it looks like Marvel Studios might be following the path laid by Marvel Comics in terms of who Kang the Conqueror can be in the MCU. AKA, at some point down the road, we could literally learn that Kang could be anybody, especially anybody from history. This time, we are going to talk about Alexander the Great. So by now, we all know that Jonathan Majors will be playing Kang the Conqueror in multiple versions and appearances of the character going forward, aka Loki Season 2, the version we had in Loki Season 1, Ant-Man Quantumania, and they've been teasing him for other roles as well. We of course had references to him in Moon Knight, and there's already been hints that we've already maybe gotten hints of other characters he could have been. Recently, speaking with multiple outlets, Grant Curtis, one of the producers of Moon Knight, teased that there's always possibilities to do what Marvel Comics did. Now, if you guys missed the Kang story, Kang was never all these characters he turned out to be. He was never originally the character of Rama Tut. But due to the fact that Marvel Studios evolved Kang to the version where he was, at the point in the comics that they were writing, they figured that they could patch in some retcons and plot holes by saying, oh yeah, the reason this version of Kang hates you is because he's related to this version of Kang, and this one, and then this one. So they were able to make various different characters throughout Marvel Comics, past, present, future, and multiverse, all variants of Kang because it fit the story. Well, Curtis teased the exact same thing, talking about Alexander the Great, because he said that there's definitely a few clues out there that can hint towards this, and that at some point, if the story allows for it, they might even explore it. So you're looking at a very interesting way to portray history, where we would learn that Tut, King Tut, Rama Tut, is the character of Kang, but also he wasn't the only one in Egypt, because you had Alexander the Great, who then built the city of Alexandria, for example. So you could literally be stacking Kang on top of Kang, literally trying to foil his own plans, which again, would be just like the comic. So it's interesting to know that they're thinking about doing this, and I wonder if there's going to be some sort of tie-in with this in Loki Season 2, where the sacred timeline is no more, and all the Kangs can continue to execute their master plan, which is foil every other Kang's plan. And that seems to be sort of what they're hinting at here. And he even says it took Marvel decades to explain Kang and how he is today. So you never know how long it could be for Marvel Studios. Hopefully less than decades, I'll say that. I'm assuming by the time that he's defeated, we'll know the whole core story and they'll restore a sacred timeline of sorts. Or the incursions will ruin everything, it's just going to be all-out war. Either one is possible.